Size fucking matter. It's like
What did the girls say last time?
size fucking matter.
Nah, they say it was the motion of the ocean.
Oh,
you
yeah.
said size matter.
No, I don't know what type of motion.
What type of
What type of motion?
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Wins and Losses podcast. I'm your host, Adam Prez, and as always, I got the coldest co-host with me, Mr. Star in the building, and our boy Nas. And as always, we bring a lovely special guest. Ivana is in the house to chop it up with us today. Let's go. Make sure if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And remember, if you're trying to win some free cash, all you gotta do is just drop a fire comment in the comments below and we'll get it to you.
If you were in the car with your girl and your mom, who's sitting in the front seat? And if you were in the car with your man and your dad, who's sitting in the front seat?
Nas, you got a girl right now, so tell us your situation.
Hey, Nas don't got a
No.
girl.
Oh, you don't got a girl?
I don't have a girl.
You staying slimy.
Yeah,
you stay slimy in these
he's
streets.
Cap. I don't have a girl. I'm straight single. And number
So
two,
then
to
tell us-
answer,
Who's sitting in the front seat, your girl or your mom?
my mom's.
Okay.
For
For some
sure.
reason, I feel like I don't believe that from Nas, but go ahead. Why?
What?
Yeah.
I'm a mama's boy. It's
Oh, yeah?
definitely my mom's. Definitely.
All right, so if you just been dating this girl for like a week or something, you...
Oh yeah, then for sure she probably might sit in the trunk.
Yeah.
She definitely not going. She definitely not sitting in the front seat.
All right, how about a year?
A year?
Where's the breaking point? Where is it?
There is no breaking
There's
point. That's
okay.
my mom,
All
bro.
right.
There shouldn't be like no like
Shouldn't even
question
be-
about it.
There you
Because
go.
it's even like me, like I'm a girl. The mom isn't in the front. My due respect, she was here first. That's his mom. And, like there might
Some
be
girls don't think that way though.
No, I have a lot of respect.
Yeah,
There's girls
that's
who
true.
don't have a lot of respect. Like my parents raised me like in a way where you always respect. I mean, unless it was a different way. Like I know in a lot of like moms that don't like the girlfriend, and I guess maybe if she didn't like her for no reason, that's a different story.
Yeah.
But you respect me, I'm gonna respect you, especially if you're my boyfriend's mom. I'm gonna respect the fuck out of you. Like
Okay, what about your man and your dad?
definitely?
Okay.
I'm
Your dad's in the front?
my dad's
Okay.
my dad, like daddy's girl. Like
Yeah.
yeah, I don't care. Like that's no question about it.
Okay.
And to kind of touch on what you said, like I feel like it should be a point where you're not even like talking about who's sitting in the front. It should just kind of be like ideal. Like she should know to just kind of go to the back door. If you have to talk about it, that makes it a little bit awkward. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't know. I don't really fuck with that.
like
Like
what,
that.
rock,
You're making it
paper,
a bigger
scissors?
deal.
Like, what?
Yeah, exactly. Like, come on.
Rock, paper,
But believe me, Ivana, there's girls out there that will straight up. There's women out there that will throw a fit or at least talk to you about it after and be like, yo, like why?
You're
why am I
with me
saying-
now.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be your woman
Like
now.
Yes.
I'm putting myself in the mom's shoes. Like when I'm a mom, I would want my son to treat me the way that
Yeah, you raised him.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's just common courtesy, it's respect. It's like the way you're raised.
There's probably these girls that are raised without their dads, probably.
Yeah, the girls raised in the
They
trenches.
got daddy issues.
Daddy issues. What about you, Star? You're cuffed up right now. How's that situation go?
Well, my mom,
Do you even, like-
she will just take the back.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
No, like she just does it.
Just goes
I tell her,
to that.
I tell her
Okay.
like no, like sit in the front, but she'll just go in the back.
That's exactly how my grandma is. That's exactly how my mom is. And like
That's a different story too, though. That's kind of
exactly.
acceptable.
I actually have a boyfriend. My boyfriend's mom always.
Just goes to the back.
Yeah, and I'll like fight with her. I was like, no, like get the front, and she'll be like, no, it's okay.
It's probably a test. She's
Yeah.
trying to test you to see
Right.
what
Yeah,
you do.
she's like, no, it's okay. Like, I'll get it. And she'll literally, like, open the door for herself and get in the back. But, like, she does not, like, well, she's not going to sit in the front. She's not going
Yeah.
to argue with me. And I don't know, like, it just feels like really, like, yeah.
All right. Well,
Wow.
speaking of parents and your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, when is the proper time to introduce?
Oh,
Your parents, or I'm sorry, introduce your significant other to your parents, and what's the ideal setting? Because like everyone has a different
Why are you
time frame on
laughing,
that. Like, why?
That's just funny.
that shit's dead or what?
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's dead for sure.
Why?
Introducing your
Yeah.
girl to your parents is
Yeah,
dead.
That's dead.
Okay.
Time out. Hold
How
up.
many girlfriends have you had for it to be that
Hey,
dead?
that's not
Like that's what I'm saying. Hold on. Like, why you mean tell me your girl is never gonna meet your parents?
Well, it
it got to be your wife or
yeah,
what?
but like okay.
What do you mean by
okay,
dead?
Yeah, it's got
It's gotta be
like
wifey.
time framing wise, like
Yeah, like when is the proper time?
When he gets her
bro,
pregnant.
probably
When he
like
gets her pregnant.
That's like automatic, mother.
that's shit. Even that, I don't know, but nah, but time frame, I'd probably say like, bro, with me, bro.
Or what you feeling? What
I say like four. I want to say 4 to 6 months, but my answer is just 6 months.
Yeah,
I say
6 months?
I'm gonna say 6 months too.
6 months, bro.
I kind of disagree with that, honestly.
What
Like,
you think?
Sooner
Shorter
or later?
You think?
So actually, it depends with like the bond that you have with the person that you're going the relationship with. So if you guys are close enough and you guys want to like take trips and your families are included and things like that, I am personally a family person. Like you're gonna go here with your brothers, your little sisters, shit, take me too. We'll go watch a movie together, whatever the fuck you guys are doing. And if I'm being invited, then I'm gonna go, and I don't mind meeting them. But like from a guy's perspective, like it's up to them. It's up to like the bond and how you feel like this girl would fit in your family.
So do you think it's the guys like it's on his time basically?
Yeah, hell yeah. Like when you like if the guy really sees.
I don't know. I've been
girl,
pressed to like
Yeah,
meet
yeah,
parents,
well,
meet my parents before.
that's because you don't see the girl like fitting in with your family. Like the girl has to love like, and accept the way the family is. Like I've met crazy families that are loud and big, and I've met really quiet families. Like you know what I mean? And it's just the way that like the guy is gonna see the girl like like fitting in with the family, and so like
How she fits in the puzzle.
yeah, exactly. So like. Maybe and it's also like some guys just want to get you there already. There's guys who want to take their time. But like,
I'm one of
I
those
think-
people. I'll
I
take my
think-
time too, though.
I think it's gonna come from
I
the
feel this year.
Time.
No, I think it's gonna come from the heart though, because I feel like you're gonna meet a girl, you're gonna be like, shit, like I want her. I want my mom to meet her. Like I want my mom to, or I want my dad to meet her.
Yeah, where are those
Yeah.
girls? At? I need.
Like,
Oh God, where they at? Where they at?
Nah, but nah, I feel
maybe
you.
if you guys
I
get off the streets, you'll find it.
Oh shit!
I'm camped
not,
out.
I'm not on the streets. I'm not on the streets.
I
That's
believe.
sincere.
I believe. What?
Best Nasir's on the streets.
She was talking to both of us. She's talking.
I don't
to
be in
Adam,
the
too.
streets. I be at home, boy. I don't know what you're talking about. I be cuddled up in the bed. I be in the hospital, yeah.
in the patient's room.
In the patients, you janky ass. All right, but like, ideally, what would be the setting if you were to kind of introduce them? It's not
It's
gonna be
gotta-
like at a family function, right? Because like
I
that's
think-
like
no, I
going
think so.
overboard.
Honestly, I think it depends on your
first.
culture, though. Like,
culture? Okay,
like,
that's-
some
that's
cultures
reasonable.
that's like the
Yeah.
that's like the
go-to.
starter pack. You know what I'm saying?
Starter pack, yeah.
But like
Yeah.
a loud restaurant is probably the worst. Like first time eating.
So here, coming from my Hispanic culture, I would hate to go to a freaking restaurant. I would hate to go to like, it's
So is it like a family party in your culture, or like a small family gathering,
Like a
or
barbecue.
just
family dinner?
okay. So like girls, like it's like 80% of the girls that I know or I've met, we all just feel kind of like weird and kind of gives us anxiety to eat in front of like
Yeah.
you know.
You're just nibbling.
I mean, I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah.
If it's around a guy, like I don't care. Like, should I eat my whatever I'm eating?
Yeah.
But like, if it's
Yeah.
around family, I'm gonna be all like I'm gonna be all
Napkin tucked.
yeah. Yeah, until I get
Proper.
comfortable, like I'm gonna be really uncomfortable, proper. I feel like I'm not gonna be able to be myself. So that's personally why I wouldn't want to be in a restaurant
Or just the eating setting in general.
yeah.
But okay. Yeah, but so if you're gonna feel like that, right? Feel uncomfortable eating, that means that it's not time for him to meet.
No,
That's
it's-
facts, right?
No,
Is that,
no.
Yes,
It's
no, bro.
shit.
Don't do that. You know I'm right.
No, because
If-
I can eat like that in front of him. Like I'll eat all messy, but like when you meet a parent, you want to be like
Your best
Your
self.
best
New.
self.
It's
Yeah.
different.
You want to be like polite. You want to be proper. You want them to like if you really like the guy, you're gonna want them to like you. You're not gonna
Good first impression, bro.
Unless
That's
you're from
what
the
it is.
streets, and that's a different story.
Yeah,
Then you're
but
gonna be eating your chicken wings left right.
yeah, but like
You gotta be a
but even-
savage to do that the
yeah,
first
but
day.
even okay.
what's up?
Exactly.
Oh, you get Pappy the Rare. Pappy the Rare.
Yeah, but look, I'm not talking. Okay, yeah, I hear what you're saying. That's
Yeah.
facts, though. But obviously, what I'm trying to say is obviously I'm not talking about being messy and eating shit like that, but just eat how you would normally eat.
Nas,
I
when,
would overthink everything. Like, oh my god, am I eating the spaghetti right? Like, is she looking at me? I'd be like,
Nas, have you ever met a girl's family or parents?
Yes, and every like literally whoever even my friends like when I meet their parents and shit, like bro, they love me, bro, because like You feel me? I just,
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. But like, on some real shit, bro. Like, literally, everybody's parents that I've met, like, they love me. Like, there was no reason for them not to like me.
So what happened last episode when you left that girl's house and you didn't even say?
Hell yeah, that husband was not fucking with
Bro,
you.
you're bringing some shit up. We're talking about bringing your girlfriend and boyfriend to the house, not no bust down.
Sneak it in.
But literally, I've only had one parent not like me, and because he was racist and he didn't like black people.
But was he Mexican?
No, he was native. Even worse.
Oh.
It was even worse.
Whoa! Take that out. We're editing that out. No, but yeah, he was racist. He didn't like black. So but her mom, like, she loved me, but anything that I would do, I always fucked up. So, fuck you.
Today's episode is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below the waist grooming. So men, if you've been shaving with the same nut trimmer on your face, you've been doing it wrong. No person wants to end up with pubes in their mouth, especially your lady. Manscaped offers precision engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped just launched their 4th generation trimmer. Yes, their 4th generation trimmer, the Lawnmower 4.0. Join over 2 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped, including myself, with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off, free worldwide shipping with the code wins at manscaped.com. It's time to get your own ball hair and body trimmer with Manscaped to make me time the best time and enhance your confidence with some nice smooth boys. I can probably admit the Lawnmower 4.0 has increased my confidence when it's time for the boys down there to get jiggy in the bedroom. Woo-woo! That's 20% off with the free shipping at manscaped.com and use the code WINS, all caps. Unlock your confidence and use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. And believe me, your balls will thank you. Now back to the podcast. All right, is it important for you to be friends with your significant other's friends?
Friends?
Yeah. Because
Honestly,
if you're not, I feel like if you're not friends with your girlfriend's or boyfriend's friends, like, you're just gonna have that relationship where it's just kind of like you're stuck in a shell and you guys aren't really like kind of going out together, being friends. But I guess it does depend on the type of person you are.
Yeah.
But
so personally, I've always been like close to my, like, not close, but like I've always
kept it civil.
Yeah,
like I don't know.
I don't want to, like, if you want to go alone, like, go ahead. Like, I'm not gonna stop you if I trust you. But like I've been in instances and I've been in situations where I trusted a certain person and I trusted their friend. Like, even like when it came to friends, like the boyfriend's friends, I would always respect them too. Like, if you need anything, like, I got you. And I got fucked over so fucking bad. I got fucked over so bad.
Tell us a story. What happened?
So, basically, I'm not gonna blame it on him solely because it's also like my ex's decision because, you know, we all make our own decisions. Also, he was very immature and whatnot. Whatever, I can just sit here and bash my ex all I want, but that's not what their story isn't getting to. But he introduced me to his one friend, his one like true friend or whatever that he had.
His bestie.
Yeah, his bestie. And trust me, I was like, I got his bestie bitches, like this awkward ass dude. Like
awkward ass dude, okay.
Like I swear to
This
God.
guy.
I know, and like
Who the fuck is this?
like fuck, I cooked I was doing wifey shit together.
You
like,
lying.
For the friend or for the
lying.
ex? Or for both?
For the whole gang?
Well, it's because I like to cook. So
Oh,
like,
okay.
and it was like something. Yeah, I like to cook. So like, and tell me why this guy had the audacity to FaceTime me like a month ago and was like, "Hey, do you have the recipe for?"
Bitch.
Hold up.
Yeah,
You knew what he was doing.
yeah. No, he was like, "Hey, you got the recipe for the whatever you." But anyways, like, I would drive them like at this
He was
point.
trying to slide in.
Yeah, no.
He
but
wanted 2 recipes.
I was just such a good friend to him. Like, I did not like do him dirty or like have any attention to like feel him, like make him feel any type of way.
No animosity.
Yeah, no, hell no. And the way that things worked out, so basically he ended up like, again, it's my ex. It's definitely my ex's fault, not blaming the friend. But again, like the friend like already knew better, kind of, because we were in that stage of like that in our relationship that we were at. We were in a really rocky point. Which kind of, again, I actually should be thankful for him for him like kind of showing me this guy's true colors. He invited my ex to go to San Diego for
boys trip.
for a party. Yeah, for a party he was throwing.
Function.
And, yeah, and he basically like dragged him along, said, "Please, I need a ride. You have to come with me." Like, my ex obviously is gonna fucking go. Like he's not gonna. Nothing's gonna hold him back. So I got a random ass call at 3 a.m. Hey, I'm on my way to San Diego. Like no.
3 a.m.
3 a.m. He didn't.
Damn,
Not
what
even
kind of trip
like
were they
you
on?
just
What
say,
the fuck?
I'm going.
Yeah, and
I'm on the
was,
way.
He was like, hey, I'm so sorry for telling you last minute. And it was just a fucking mess. Like, it's just, people know what their actions are going to lead to. He already knew, like, obviously he didn't give a fuck about me and my ex's relationship.
To ask him to drive him.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even that he needed a ride. He really needed.
Just wanted to go.
Yeah, he just wanted to go, and that.
And then some shit happened.
So guess what he did though? When they went to that party in San Diego, he found a bitch and left my ex to third wheel. Yeah,
Whoa.
and so like
That's
and
bro code.
he
You can't
left.
do that.
He left. He let it like
Is it though?
my ex was like drunk off his drunk off his ass, and he let this random ass bitch drive his car with his best friend in the passenger seat and him in the backseat by himself. Like literally like FaceTiming me like, hey, look, I'm at my like I don't know what to do. Like,
While he was drunk as hell?
yeah, and they kicked him out the hotel for him to wait in the lobby while he fucked. And then
While the friend fucked.
the friend fucked.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's karma, you know? Like
Wait,
Wait,
but
so
what happened
I'm
with
not
your-
understanding. Yeah, why are you saying is
what it's his fault?
Yeah, what?
Because it's so
Like, did he do some?
Yeah,
did
he just
cheat
brought
or
him on a
something?
vacation.
Yeah,
No.
did he get some too?
no, he did no, the thing I think why am I mad?
Yeah, then
Like, is that the
It
reason
was
you guys broke up?
It was
or
my
no?
birthday weekend.
Oh no!
Yeah, it was my birthday weekend, and
That is
fuck?
fucked.
yeah,
That's fucked.
I'm over here like, did he?
Like,
didn't
what's
cheat?
the big deal? What's the big deal?
And then the thing is that he didn't regret it until he was already there because he saw what his friend was like, I'm not gonna do anything, like we're just gonna go on a boys trip, blah blah blah, and left him for bitches.
So did you give him a pass since he said he didn't like really?
Oh
Yeah.
no, I didn't give him a pass
You
because
said yeah.
like again like that part of our relationship we were having a really bumpy. Like,
Oh, okay, so it was already-
It was like the last straw.
It was
kind
the
of thing.
last straw,
Sinking.
and it's just when you have anxiety and just you get this random. Okay, so and also, he knew how like there was already trust issues in that relationship. Like it was just we were just kind of trying to build it back up, and I know it was kind of a stupid bitch for like like giving him another chance. And I know you guys
second
already.
chances.
I know you guys already know where this shit's going, but basically I gave him a second chance. And that whole night he didn't text me back until 3 a.m. because he left his phone because at his location he left his phone at that friend's house at that friend
Here in Arizona.
here in Arizona. So the
Whoa.
reason why he did that is because he went to another bitch's house that the other guy invited him to be in the hot tub until the whole night with.
Wait, how did you find out? Did he tell you this, or did you find out from someone else
So
afterwards?
I'm kind of smart because
She did her detective work.
yeah.
Yep.
So
Girls
Females
I
take
know
notes.
I did my detective work, and also because earlier that day he was like, hey, like he's inviting me to go to a hot tub with all these bitches and blah blah blah. Like, why would you ask permission for me to let you go to a hot tub? With
That's
all
exactly how he told you. He's like,
Yeah, and he's like, I'm not gonna go though. Like, I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna go though. Yeah.
Yeah,
alright.
so he was.
and he leaves his phone and
That
shit.
Yeah,
was his,
exactly.
that
He was
was
drunk.
that was his guilt. Like his guilt was him telling me what he was actually gonna do. He thought he was gonna like get off the hook by him
Yeah,
like
by-
giving me a hint.
Yeah.
And so
damn.
yeah. And so that's how I figured it out. And the next day when I like confronted him, he was like, yeah, he like admitted to everything. And so like it was just mistake after mistake after mistake.
Wait, that hot tub thing was in San Diego, or this was a different? This was
That
after.
was the night before he left to San Diego.
Oh.
Remember I told you he texted me at 3 a.m?
Uh-huh.
The reason he texted me at 3 a.m. because he had his phone at the friend's house that I don't like.
Yeah, that told him to come to San Diego.
Yeah. And yeah, So
What
I
the
could
fuck?
so I could think that they were asleep at his, you know what I mean? Which I honestly I'm like one of those like warriors. Like I want to make sure you're home safe or just tell me something. Like at
Yeah.
least I would have been better off like
Communicate.
like hey, I'm at this bitch's house. Like okay, you know what? Like stop
least-
playing with me. Like okay, that's it. Like tell me you're here so I stop worrying about you and like but no, I just got
What a
fucking
legend.
strong. Yeah.
Cold as hell. You would have
I
did.
You got it right. He low key went like
That is
out
like
of
the
his
most
way to
savage
like
shit
really.
I've-
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Damn.
All right, fuck that. We're about to get into a little bit of spicier topics real quick. Do you prefer someone who is a virgin or someone who is experienced in bed? Cause what?
Her first or
No, you guys can go.
nah? You can go first. Ladies first. Ladies
You
first. Go
said
ahead.
ladies first. Fuck that. I'll go first, man.
Shit, go
I'm gonna
ahead
just
then.
tell you straight up. I definitely prefer someone who is experienced, and What? Bro, hold on. Come on now. Tell me if you were in a situation where shit was about to go down and someone was a virgin and they didn't even know what's up?
Nothing.
And they and they just couldn't please you, or they didn't even know like what to do with your shit. Like when they're
what if there was it's their you know what I'm saying? Like moment. Like what if they're like giving this thing to you?
I don't know. I mean like maybe when I was like 14, 13, you know, but like now I'm 23,
okay,
so
and this is why you guys are single. I'm like because there's girls.
He's not single.
Go ahead. I want to hear.
There's girls out here who are actually like saving their saving their
selves for marriage.
Yeah, and
right
they have like good intentions, you know, like their intentions isn't just to fuck. And like, sometimes you can't get that intention from the girl right away that she actually wants to, you know what I mean? So sometimes that means a lot more to the girl than, you know what I mean?
Okay, but just imagine if you were in a situation where shit was about to go down and he didn't even know like what hole or like just the basics. I'm talking about basics.
What kind of games he fucking?
Bro, this dude just been on the video games his whole life or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
obviously
just
he knows
a big
hole, but like he don't know what to like.
like don't know where the
what you gonna do,
where the good spots at. You know what I'm saying? Like that wouldn't be. But he's the one. Let's say you're 5 months into it, 6 months into it, and you're like, damn, I really fuck with him, and now it's time to like give it up, and it's just not what you expect or what you're hoping for.
It was trash.
It was like trash.
Bad. And like now you have this thought of him.
What happens?
Okay.
You're not gonna tell me that made the shit better. There's no way.
I must sound like a horrible person, but like, so
my ex.
No. So
currently,
this is like in my current relationship, like because of the experience that I've had like in the past. When it came to my, like, I was like, okay, if I'm gonna get a boyfriend, like, I would just get this shit over with so I don't waste 5 months of my life. So I waited like a month. I waited a month and got it over with, but I do agree with you. Like, sex is important.
It is important. You can't just completely ignore that fact. There's no way. Now, if someone was like a straight virgin for religious beliefs, that's your fault for getting into that. You should kind of be aware of that and know that, hey, this person hasn't given it up for this reason. So you can kind of decide, like, okay, it's for that reason. But if someone is straight up just virgin and you really like the person, and then it comes down to it deep into the relationship and shit doesn't go the way you want, shit ain't gonna be smooth, like you say.
Okay, but there's like,
I'm telling you,
there's a fine line though. You don't want the fucking virgin, but you don't want the fucking veteran.
Fucking one that's the veteran. Yeah, you don't want the fucking with all the badges.
He wants the veteran.
Wait, hold on. Hey. Oh yeah, and I also wanted to say this. When you was saying that whole story, why was you looking at me the whole time? What are you trying to say? You trying to say something?
You just, I don't know.
Seems like the type to do some shit like that.
Yeah, he just gives me this vibe. Like he was just looking at me like this bitch. Like she must have done some shit. But
can we confirm?
But like honestly, it all goes back to the topic that like, does size matter? Yes. Size fucking matter. It's like
what did the girls say last time?
Size fucking matter.
Nah, they say it was the motion of the ocean.
Oh,
you said size matters.
Fuck no, I don't know what type of motion.
What type of motion? What type of experience you been through?
Yeah.
Like if motion of the ocean really fucking mattered to you, and you need a fucking penis, all you need is a vibrator. Yeah, that's all you would need. But like honestly, like size matters. Like I can't even
does size matter as much as girth? Hey, that's a legitimate question. You know, you be seeing that debate on Twitter.
Yeah, what do you go for? Thickness, or you like not go for, but like you know what I mean?
Preference.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm assuming size since that's what you went with first.
As long as I don't get a fucking micro penis and like it's not like
some shit you don't feel.
Size matters because you can have a real like a chode. You know what a chode is? It's like a fat.
Yeah, I know what a
micro
chode
penis.
is.
And that's girth. Why would I want all that girth if it doesn't have any length? Like,
You familiar with that, right now?
Like, what are you gonna do?
Adam, you still got that?
Now still pee on his ball sack.
Adam sits down when he pisses.
So you've like seen a chode and kind of messed with. Are you speaking from experience, or is it kind of just like you're saying like you could only imagine a chode, like you wouldn't feel shit?
She's speaking from experience.
Yeah,
I know. I know.
On some real shit. Yeah, keep it a bug. What's up?
Okay, so like one time, it's been like honestly, it was so bad that like I literally just looked at it and I was like,
Nah.
No.
You really were like, I'm not doing that, bro.
no, I said I need to go home. I had my friend call. I did the whole friend call. Like,
Okay, so
Wait,
okay.
girls do that?
fuck yeah.
Okay, wait.
Oh my god.
So right after bad D, what does a girl do? How does she react?
Well, like
She's like, ding, 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 ding. I gotta go.
no, so like honestly, what I did is I changed my friend's contact to mom, and then I told my mom, like my friend, to like call me and tell me I have to go
When
home.
did you do this though?
And then I turned
man.
my phone over, and the mom was like calling, and I was like, my mom, I have to
Oh
go home.
shit!
I went to the restroom, so like it was just like more of like a, am I really gonna?
How the fuck did you do that in the moment
That's
though?
So
Like you're just like, oh shit, hold on, I gotta go to the
because
bathroom.
because you got.
She was slick with it.
You gotta feel it before you.
Oh.
You know what I mean? 'Cause,
Oh,
like,
so it didn't even go down.
No.
Yeah, she
I-
left.
No, so he like. So basically,
You
like,
ruined his night. Go ahead. Life. My
Honestly, I
bad.
don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, at this point, he would have ruined my night.
And he did himself.
Like, what am I gonna do? Like,
Oh
like it
lord.
was
Like that?
bad. It
Damn,
was-
son.
yeah.
You lying.
No, there's guys out there. Like, I know you guys don't believe me, but there's guys out there that like. It's just
That's sad game out there, boy.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing with that.
Whoa.
yeah, and so like you just it matters, honestly. It definitely matters a lot because like what are you gonna do if you don't have a good sex life in your life? Like
Kill yourself.
like it's just gonna lead to other things like
Problems.
yeah,
You're
like
probably gonna cheat.
yeah, you can't masturbate for the rest of your life. Like
Some people do.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I mean, I don't do that, but yeah,
We know
there are
you
some
don't,
guys.
You get some play. We know.
you get
I'm
nasty
not,
Nas.
bro. I'm.
Nasty
They're dumb. I'm not no player.
all right. Well, since like half of the room in here is in a relationship,
More than okay.
all right. what like let's say like you're in a relationship. We've been in relationships before, so we can
Yeah,
kind of like touch on
facts.
this a little bit. But like let's say you've been doing the nasty, pretty consistently, at least in the beginning stages. Y'all be going,
Like
probably
monkeys.
damn near every like fucking horny little monkeys going hard, yeah. And like all of a sudden, and I mean all of a sudden, like you just like it's not consistent anymore. Like does that
It
kind
goes
of
to,
raise?
like once a week. Type
Yeah,
thing.
maybe like once a week.
That's like way later though. That's like year. That's like
Okay,
a year
when
in.
though?
That's
And
like a
is
year
it
in.
a year
like,
later?
I would say like 3
After the
3 years?
3 years, yeah.
After 3 years?
After the honeymoon stage is over.
That's
Yeah.
only like what? Fucking
I
6
think-
months,
how
right?
mu-
Or
how
some
long
shit?
is that shit?
I think it's like
It's
only
like
like six months or
I
something
think
like
it's
that.
like 6. Yeah.
Yeah, so fucking all right, so would that kind of like lead you to believe like, oh wait, is he kind of fucking someone else or something? Like, would
Yeah.
you
Hell
would?
yeah.
What you do in that situation?
Honestly,
You gonna
gotta
start being
talk.
toxic and start looking
Nah,
at through her phone and shit? Oh.
Nah, you don't even gotta do all. Like, I feel like when it comes to that stage, like you gotta talk. Like y'all gotta talk. Like something's not right.
Something's not clicking.
When
I don't know if that's how y'all feel, but I know that's what I'm doing for sure. We talking.
Okay, but like let's think about our. I don't want to say it, but like I'm gonna say it. Okay, let's think about our parents. Some of our parents are still together, right? And are they still fucking?
Shit, I hope.
My parents. My parents.
You brought up the parents.
My parents are old
That's
as fuck.
what I'm saying. My
Yeah,
parents
but-
are older and they're not. But I assume not. But I assume not. But
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
we're
trying
not talking.
I'm
Yeah,
saying,
that.
but I'm saying, you like it's a relationship. You expect the relationship. Wait,
You
wait,
base
I'm
your
like, wait,
relationships off of your
Yeah.
parents.
No, yeah,
That's
and
facts.
you want the relationship to like what's the point of being a 3-year? He said a long-term relationship. What's the point of being in a long-term relationship?
if it's just for
Yeah. So like, when do you know it's like it's a normal thing to like, ease up on the it's a normal thing to get it like once a week. or
once a week type thing.
Every,
That's what I'm asking. When's the timeline?
every
like-
Friday. night.
Yeah, but
yeah,
the time. Yeah,
because you get older.
yeah, you do. But like you
We
bringing up.
young.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nah, your rocket one day your rocket ain't gonna take off,
Yeah,
bro.
I know
One day
that,
you're
but you're talking. But your question, you're talking as of right now. Like we're young,
Yeah.
bruh.
Okay, yeah,
That's
right
you bringing up parents. That's 20 years down the road. I'm not talking about. We not talking about 20 years. We're talking about right now.
I know, but like right now, like the right now is gonna lead to the future. So if
true.
you can't take it right now, then how?
If you can't take that pounding,
Yeah, and if you can't, like, how do you expect to get into the future if you can't like come to this agreement with your partner? Like, you know what, you're right. We should only have sex like, well, not we should only, but like You know, like
I don't want to limit that shit though.
no, we should only, but like you're right, like we're not always gonna have time to have sex. So
There's no way you're gonna end up marrying and settling with someone if all it is just straight up sex. Like you got to have some form of attachment that you can kind of rely on.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, that's true.
But I get Nas. He's talking about right
Yeah,
now.
but I'm talking about
like,
right
he's talking
now.
about right now.
But
Like
even down the road though, there's no. Oh yeah, let's talk about one day a
schedule
week.
it out.
No,
Here's my calendar.
that doesn't happen. I feel like that's more.
No, you're gonna have to because you're gonna have kids.
Yeah,
when
that's
are the
true.
kids?
Yes, you're gonna have kids, but you don't need to talk. You don't need to talk about that. I feel like that's
when
more
you
of
need
a
the
you
boom
just
boom room.
know. This guy, but I feel like you just know. You know what I mean? Like you're the husband. The husband knows. The wife knows. Like it's you don't talk. It's just more of a feeling thing. Like yeah, low key, I can't be doing this now. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
Johnny's downstairs. Like you know what I mean? Like
That's what
can't
you're
be
gonna name
doing
your
all
kid?
this.
Yeah.
No, I'm just bro. What's up with you, bro? It's just
Hey,
an
you know about the
example.
boom boom room?
nah, what's the boom boom room?
Nah, tell him.
The boom boom room.
What's the boom room?
Tell
Is it
him.
the back room?
Tell him,
Bruh.
bro. Tell him.
Bro, I don't want to say it. You say it. You brought it up.
Hey, his dad has this room at the house.
No way.
It's called the boom boom room.
What? He rent that shit out?
Rent.
He lives there. Full-time resident.
Oh shit! God damn, your daddy a savage.
Shouts pops.
All right, what's the number one piece of dating advice you can give someone? At least maybe first date type of dating advice, or even just long term. Because if I'm speaking to the camera and telling some gentlemen out there, or some savages out there, shit, if you could get it on the first or second night, I assume to proceed and get it the first or second night, simply because we kind of talked about it before actually. If you know you're 4 months, 3 weeks into it, and it's not what you hope for, you know what I'm saying? That shit's gonna be bad and it's gonna disappoint you, and that's like the last thing. Because this happened to me. I'm speaking from experience. I waited a couple, not even weeks, maybe like 4 weeks. Was that month or so? And I was expecting a little
Before
something
you
better.
tasted the
Shit
pie?
wasn't. Yeah, before I got a little taste of the nasty pie, and it wasn't it. And that shit just shoots you down, and you
The
kind of just.
nasty pie.
What kind of pie you eating?
You waited. You waited.
nasty.
Waited
Bro, like 4 weeks. I was
month?
it. Yeah. What?
before
Yeah,
you.
4 weeks.
Well, at the
That
same time, you don't
seems
want to be too
normal, though.
nasty, you know? Like, you don't want to be like, hey.
Nah, bro, hold on. There's girls out there that
Nah,
are
no
like
month,
definitely
though.
with, huh? There's
Nah,
good,
keep
there's
going.
good girls and whatever
Yeah.
you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? And this one I thought was gonna be like kind of like a. No, it wasn't a trenches girl.
Lil
4
in the
weeks is
middle,
not a treasure girl. You got me fucked up.
Lil in the middle, huh? Like,
Yeah, you know you're trying to see which way it's about to steer.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Damn,
Wow, you
a
got a piece of dating advice?
I mean, honestly, it's gonna sound so basic, but like it's so true. Like you just gotta be yourself. That's honestly all I can say.
Yeah.
You trying to change your ways just
Okay, yeah.
because now that you see what she like, and now you're trying to do the things that she like when you know damn well you don't
You
know
don't do that shit.
You don't know shit about it. You don't know how to do it. But
Have you
you're
ever
doing
done that?
it. And
You ever
she's
done
like,
that?
Nah.
You ever done
Okay,
that?
yeah,
Don't
I
lie.
did it.
You know you're supposed to
Lil
lie.
Nas, freshman
Lil Nas,
yeah, Lil Nas did it. But like as I got older,
Wait, what'd
that's
you
when I
do?
realized.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I
I'm
started
curious.
like, huh?
What'd
What
you
did
do?
you do that you didn't? That wasn't Nas.
Bruh. No, I'm not bringing that up.
You were playing golf and shit or what?
He was a golfer.
Hell no. No, but
You at the tennis club?
Honestly, I agree. Cause
started playing chess.
after my last relationship, I was like, no, fuck this shit. Like, I'm gonna focus on myself. Be
How long did you
single.
wait after that one though? I'm
A
curious.
A month. And I was telling myself like that. And I told everyone, I was like, I'm gonna be single for
Forever.
3 years for the rest of my life. I was telling and that was not my intention.
Mm-hmm.
When I met this guy, like, oh, he went through it. Like
How long after did you meet him?
I met him. I
Like
met
a
him
couple weeks after.
yeah, it was a couple weeks. You know, I started going out. I started going out, and I just met him. And when I met him, like my intention again wasn't to date him, or it wasn't. I thought he was a great person, but I wasn't ready for a relationship. But the thing is that this guy, he just kind of like everything that I like to do. It was more of like a friendship. You ever just get a bond with someone, and it's just like, wow, like I like this is someone I want to take with me like everywhere.
Be like that.
Yeah.
Like it,
Yeah.
Like literally, it be like that. Cause like before, like I said, like back then, I used to do that. Like I used to try to get into things that other people like and shit like that. Cause I really didn't think no one was gonna like the shit that I like. And then like I don't know, as I got older and shit, then I was like, man, you know what? Like I'm gonna just start doing me, and then try to see if people's gonna, you know, like try liking me and try fucking with me and shit like that. And ever since that happened, like you feel me, like
you know,
like
one of the
worst
ones that I've tried like doing that wasn't really me was trying to like eat healthy as fuck, like damn near like vegetarian,
vegan?
Yeah, like
For a
vegan.
girl?
Yeah, I was like, because
Wait,
that's all she
who?
would cook.
Who?
Girl,
you
did
don't
you
have to
bring
say it,
some
but, like-
seasoning
That's
to
all.
it at least? Like, were
Huh?
you like, did you like bring your own seasoning?
Wait,
Or,
I
like,
Nah, hell
Do I know
no.
what
She
you're
was just
talking
yeah,
about? Okay.
probably,
Yeah, I
and
do.
like it was just like I couldn't do it. Like I
You
tried,
didn't
like
put no hot sauce on
I
that shit?
bro, like even the chicken wings were like just off.
wing-
Like I
oh.
can't. How could you fuck up the chicken wings? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just couldn't eat like healthy. And then that wasn't the reason why we stopped talking.
That's
But
what
like,
I'm saying. You
it's
have
just
to
like
find someone that you
Fits
know
you.
just be yourself
yeah,
around. Like
that-
I can't. Like I tried to
yeah.
change. Try to, you know.
Like
nah,
now,
I couldn't do it.
Like now, you know, there's a lot of cliches with where like girls like watching football.
Mm-hmm.
Like my boyfriend on Sundays, obviously he watches football, and
Mm-hmm.
Who's his team?
I don't want to say it.
The Raiders.
It's fucking Cowboys, isn't it?
Oh my god, how'd you know?
Oh shit! One of the two teams.
Cowgirls. Cowgirls.
But even though he's a Cowboys fan, I'm still a Cardinals fan, and like I don't care. I don't care if we lose every
Bergen.
year. 'Cause
Hey,
we
we
go-
4-0, baby.
Yeah, 4-0. Like
What the Vikings?
Number
what
one
the
in the
Vikings
NFC.
At? What the Vikings at right now?
Ew,
One
you
and-
were for-
1-3.
Wait, so how was that L that you took from the Cardinals? So how was that? How's your kicker doing?
Oh,
Hey, he's cool. He's cool.
Oh, nice.
Bro, y'all got lucky off of a field goal, so don't you act like y'all just smacking us. We was fucking y'all up. Fucking y'all up, first of all.
Your kicker must have had some like broken ass ankles. If that was the result of the fucking
That's
game.
cool.
Like I was even pissed for you guys. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like
Hey, that's cool. That's cool. Hey, we beat Seattle. I'm chilling.
that's your only dub, right?
We beat Seattle. And Seattle's cold. Yeah, like Seattle's cold. So
yeah.
yeah.
But once like if you really like the person, like you're gonna like enjoy things that the person likes to do as well. Like he likes to do some shit that I like to do, which he wasn't into it. Like you know, like
I don't agree with that.
no, like so like
Wait, what are you
I'm-
saying? Sorry.
So
you
like
go.
I like to like go out and just like go out to lunch or dinner or some shit and like get ready, take pictures, like just just vibe. And he likes to like watch sports, or he likes to like guide things.
Chill.
Yeah.
Is he like
and-
more
and-
of like a?
Yeah, and the thing is that he has all this patience and time that he likes to do, and he'll do things that I like to do, and I'll like invest my time and energy to do things that he likes to do. I mean, I totally
It's like a balance.
yeah, it's a balance.
it's a
And if you want to
giving.
do things like by yourself, I completely understand. But like,
Yeah.
But like right now, it's just kind of like, oh, like I would want you to come with me. Like it's not.
It's not weird.
Yeah, it's not weird.
Would you ever be able to get to a point where you'd settle in a long distance relationship? So like kind of like at first. Why do you shake your head like that? Like you already knew you
Bro,
couldn't do
no.
it.
I've tried.
Oh, you've tried
Yes.
and it didn't work out.
No.
Why?
Tried with my ex.
With your ex? That shit was not going well. Wait, did you start off the long distance relationship like a month and then it just went to long distance, or
How long were you
guys-
dating before the long distance started?
Probably like
Because
You-
that matters.
probably like 4.
See,
I don't think that
that's
fucking
not-
matters,
that
bro.
doesn't- That
you guys
doesn't
were
matter.
together like in the same.
If you're with
area,
someone-
and then it was long distance.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you're with someone longer, then the odds of you doing long distance greatly increases. If you're with them for 2 months and then you do long distance, you're probably gonna break up very soon.
Bro, I said damn near almost half a year.
no, he
man.
was saying he didn't
Oh.
agree with that.
I don't think so, because eventually I'd be like, yo, what the fuck? Like I
If you're with
need.
your girl for 2 years and then you did long distance, you're probably gonna stay with her.
I don't think 2 years is enough. I
Hell
need
nah.
like I
Bro,
need 2
long
years is
distance-
like
How
2 years
long is
flies
long
by.
distance?
Like
me
long
how
distance
long.
is you're
Like,
not
how long are you
seeing.
doing it for?
Oh, how long are you doing?
Because
Just
I've been doing it for like damn near 2 years now.
yeah, but you see her every fucking other
Yeah,
weekend.
that's
Like that's not
different,
fair.
bro.
Long distance. Well, nah, I just couldn't do it because I feel like I still need, especially
Hard,
at this
bro.
age. At this age, no way. I need someone to like. I do need like the love around me from my significant other.
Oh, so he's clingy. I'm just kidding.
I like
Hey, he
fucking.
loves
I am not the
you.
person to really love, and I like when another girl brings it out of me. That is
Honestly,
like that's for sure.
bro,
So
whoa.
when she's
Y'all should.
I feel like it's
right,
like,
hold up, what the
Wait,
fuck is
wait,
this? Don't say that.
no, bro, you're retarded. First of all, you're retarded. Second of all,
Hey, you
what I was
can't
gonna
say
say
that
was,
word,
bro, that's probably a Virgo thing, bro. Because I'm literally the same way. Like I'm not that type of person either. But like, it's like sometimes like girls like my ex, she was bringing that shit out of me. I didn't even fucking
The
know
cupcake out of you?
Bruh, the sweetness.
She was bringing the soft spot out of
I'm
you.
like, yo, I'm doing shit I don't do. I'm like,
Okay.
yo, but
This makes me want to ask a question now that you said Virgo. Like, how do you feel about girls that like are like
Into astrology?
crazy into
Oh, fuck.
astrology? Like,
I've been in that boat.
really?
Yeah.
Someone who made a
Yeah,
living
yes.
off that.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, straight up.
Oh.
That wasn't the problem though. That wasn't the problem. I like to believe I'm a very open-minded person. So I was actually kind of listening to all the shit she would say. Some of it I'd say 60% of it
interesting, right?
would be, yeah, it's definitely interesting. I'd be like, oh shit, okay, that makes sense. But then I can find spots. I like to play the devil's advocate. So like I will point out specifically like, see, that didn't make sense right there. Like that didn't, why doesn't this add up this time? And then she'll give me with some like fucking, I don't know, some universal shit like retrograde or some bullshit. And I was like, all right, whatever. Like
Vibrations
now
aren't
you're
on.
blowing my mind. I can't do that. But that wasn't it. That's actually the same girl that was the eating habits, and that was probably above that fucking problem. But I don't think that's the problem at all. I
You
kind of
just had
like
hella
girls.
problems with her.
I don't think that's the problem at all. I'll
What's
fuck
your
with that.
guys' like zodiac sign?
We're all
We're all Virgos in here.
Interesting.
So. Why? What are you? You sound like you've
Scorpio.
been in toxic relationships
Scorpio.
and shit. And we've had
Scorpio.
topics. We've had Scorpios as toxic, Leos, and Sages. Those
Scorpio,
are all.
you're a Scorpio, huh?
I'm a
Scorpios are
Scorpio.
good.
Wait, let me tell you. I'm
Ah.
a Scorpio sun, Virgo rising,
Wait, Scorpios.
Sagittarius moon. So
See, I don't know
what
all
you-
that shit.
So what you the rising is what people perceive. Like when you meet someone, that's what what
That's
the
me,
vibe
a
that
Leo.
they give off of you. You know.
Wait,
So
but
like
that's your rising?
Virgo.
No. What you just said is what you give off is your rising?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we look at her as a Virgo, is what she's saying. Right? That's kind of what you're saying, like a perceive, like
Yeah.
how people perceive you.
Well, if you met
the
me like
fuck?
if you met me regularly, you didn't meet me regularly. You met me straight Scorpio today, okay? Like I just came like, but like if it was like a regular like hey like we're just regularly getting to meet each
Uh-huh.
other, you guys would get the Virgo vibe. But since it's like a different
Setting.
Setting, yeah.
setting, like I'm gonna come out full
Cameras
Scorpio.
on,
Yeah,
lights
your first-
on.
your four- yeah.
I'm still confused. Confused because what do you mean like you'll give off Virgo? Like what do you mean? I don't understand.
So like
Uh-oh.
you have more than just one zodiac sign in you. So you have a sun, a rising, and a moon. And each each element, it has a different like role to it. Does that make sense?
So what's
So-
your main one? Is rising your main, or is your main one's
Your sun.
Oh, okay,
Your main
sun.
one is your sun.
Okay.
And then the rising is like in the
What?
middle, and then the moon obviously is like
The least?
Yeah, but it's not the least. It's just each different like
Each one has a role,
yeah
kind of.
yeah, it has like a different role into like what your personality partakes. So you're not just solely one. I mean, I've met people who are just
Bro, I've looked at my
Leo,
whole
Leo,
chart
Leo.
before,
Yeah.
yeah, and I'm straight fucking.
Yeah.
I have no water in my shit.
I'm a,
Like,
yeah,
I have
I'm a
no water at all. You're
Yeah.
all water?
How do you
I-
find out? Do you need,
No,
do you need to
I'm
know
not-
your
Yeah, you need to
time?
know like your date and
So-
shit like
Fuck.
Yeah, so
Where
I
you're born.
recommend CoStar if you.
That's exactly.
Shout out CoStar, the sponsor.
Fuck CoStar.
Yeah, no, but it's cool though, cause like on that app you can actually like link to another person's
Yeah, and
chart,
see their
and
shit.
you'll see their your compatibilities, like and like it will show different topics, and you'll see your compatibilities in sex and aggression, and moods and emotions. It's just really cool. Like, and it tells you it a lot in depth, but in
Mm-hmm.
depth, but not in like.
I think Mars is like your sexual, like the way you are or whatever. So like if you have if you're a Scorpio on Mars or some shit, then you're like kind of like, I don't know. I like to look at it as freaky. I just learned that from like based off other females and shit. It's some extra shit really. But I wanted to ask you about in terms of astrology. Do women look at or look for a man's sign, like a certain sign? Are you like searching like, oh damn it, since you're a Scorpio, you're like, fuck that, I can't fuck with the Aries or some shit? Like,
So like me, I can admit that I'm very like I have a really bold personality. Like I'm really true to myself,
Mm-hmm.
and I wouldn't like to have another person who is the same because I feel like we'd bump heads. But the person I'm with right now, he's
same?
He's a Libra, and Libra and
Okay.
Scorpios are very alike. They're very similar. They
Oh,
have
really?
really bold personalities. But the thing is that we get along like very well. I think he just accepts like he
how long have you guys been together?
we've been together 6 months
Months?
officially.
Okay, 6 months.
So like
Yeah.
officially 6 months, but
Mhm.
there's like the whole talking stage and Yeah, we took a trip the second month we met, a couple weeks in.
Jesus.
So.
Oh
and
my
then-
god.
Yeah.
Hey, a trip will tell you a lot about a person.
Yeah, and we
Well,
took a
living
trip.
with someone will tell you a lot about
Yeah,
a person.
and I met all his-
Their car will tell you a lot about
And
a
every
person.
and every week we would like have meetings.
Facts.
What do you mean
What?
car? Like,
you look at
doing-
someone's car
Oh,
inside the
looking at
car?
their-
Not the
oh, yeah.
outside, inside of the car. Like,
Okay,
Yeah, if their
like
shit's
if it's dirty,
their coochie dirty.
oh wait, yeah, nah, that's a fact though. That's a real thing. Like,
If you just
If they don't
a
care
girl
about
just
the
got a
inside of the
McDonald's
car.
bag under her car and that
yeah,
shit.
fucking
I
McDonald's
know
fries
so
chilling
many
in between the
girls.
cut.
Oh my
That do that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a fucking turn off. I hope a guy never sees that.
Wait, I got a topic.
What's up?
I got a topic for real. Have y'all ever been ghosted, or have you ever ghosted someone before?
Fuck yeah.
You've ghosted someone, or you've gotten ghosted?
I've
Both.
let me think about it.
Both,
No,
and
I've,
I can.
I've ghosted someone before, but
Let me hit the Drake. Yeah, I'm both. Both.
Nah, I've been in a situation both, but I can immediately think because this is the one I was actually.
Why'd
really,
you ghost them though? There
No,
had to
no,
be a
no,
reason.
I don't remember that one. I had to think
Oh.
about that one. I was
You
ghosted.
were ghosted.
I was ghosted one
Oh.
time, and
That was in the
hell no,
chat.
I did not play. Yeah,
That
it was
in the
L.
chat.
I had to. I was like, nah, hold up, this ain't right. Nah, hold on, I'm about to
feeling
hit her up
this.
again. You got me? Hell yeah, I hit-
again?
Bro, I hit her again. I was like, yo, hold up, what's the deal here? Because we were like,
you're one of those. No, I'm just kidding.
yo. One of those is a good one to be proud of. So I hit her up. I was like, hold up, what the fuck? Like, what's the deal? Because we damn near did everything. We
What's the
did
deal?
months. It was like, I was
Is
like,
it
what the
real?
fuck?
You're
And-
supposed to be the love of my life.
No, we didn't get it. Fuck all that. No, we didn't get all that. Shit was clicking like how you're saying it was clicking. So I was like, what's the deal here? And one day I low key peeped, and this is part of me. This is me tripping out. I fucked it up, I think, because I peeped the same bracelet that her and her ex had, and
Back
it
on
was
her
back
wrist.
on her wrist. And I was like, nah, you got me fucked up. I was like, no way. And I was like, you know what? I didn't even like question it. I was
Peeped it
like,
on the story, on the IG story.
I don't even remember where I
He, was,
peeped
he
it.
probably looked for it.
Yeah,
he was
but I
fucking
was-
zooming in
El que
on the
busca
pictures.
encuentra.
Bro, I'm that type of person too. That I'll look at.
Monday.
No, so like
Okay.
there's a saying in Spanish.
Huh.
It's el que busca encuentra. So it means if you look for something or
You'll
you have
find
the
it.
want,
You'll find
if you want to find something or a reason, you will find that reason sooner or
Ooh.
later.
Wait, say that again. I'm about to use that shit. What is it?
El que busca encuentra.
El,
El que
el que
busca
busca
encuentra.
encuentra.
Cuentra.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by.
Put me on game.
You know what? And that's
It's
probably
over
what
for
it
the
was.
Latinas.
Shit,
It's
you know what I'm
over for
saying?
y'all.
She was
It's
a
over.
Latina, and that shit cursed me.
No, that shit's true though. Like my
Yeah, I was
mom-
looking for something, I guess.
My mom always told me that shit every time I found
But then, like, at
So
some
that means
point,
you
like,
just
you
go
don't
in
want
blind?
to.
You
That's
just
what
go look
exactly what I'm
for
saying. You don't want to get fucked. Like, you don't want to, like, you got to stand your ground somehow a little bit. So, I don't know. But yeah, I feel you. I was doing
Wait,
a
so
lot
you
in
got
that
ghosted?
Wait, so
situation.
you got
I got
both.
go-
So you got both then. You got ghosted and you ghosted somebody.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Like, ghosted, not in the same
you sh-
deep situation like that, but
Okay.
I've, like,
But you
just.
ghosted somebody.
Yeah, plenty of times.
Okay.
Bro, in DMs, I've ghosted
What'd you do?
people.
You hit her with the block, or you just ignore the?
Oh, no,
text
hell no,
them?
bro. I don't believe in blocking. I don't block ever. Like, you can have.
You heard it here,
No,
ladies.
I don't
He'll
block.
never
There's no
block
reason.
you.
If you're blocking, one, you fucked up because now you show that you feel some type of way about her.
Mm-hmm.
Do females purposely not watch dudes' stories that they like?
Depending how you like, there's girls who are really fucking petty. Like if I was like a girl,
Is that all part of the game?
Yeah, it's definitely part. They want you guys to think that we don't give a fuck about them. If you guys-
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
That's why
Like,
I
we
see
want-
that shit too.
But we
Yeah.
will see it.
Uh-huh.
We'll see it, but we're not gonna see it on our own Instagram.
all
We'll see
about
it off
leverage.
of someone else's Instagram. We'll be like, hey girl, like, can you keep a story? We'll be like, or we'll
Shit,
like,
we go on private.
yeah, fuck yeah.
we got the
We're
fence though.
sneaky. I
Don't
feel
worry.
like you know how there's like an
You got-
argument about that girls are sneakier like than dudes.
They are.
I
for sure.
guarantee you they
Yeah.
are. Hell yeah. And it's
I
true,
agree.
huh?
Yeah,
Ah,
like it's me. Like I completely.
You'll find a way around some shit.
Yeah,
huh,
and
if
no,
you-
and a bunch of girls will too, but they don't like to admit it, and that's
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, it's all part of the
The game.
game. Yeah.
I mean, I would too. Shit.
What do you think about
I'd
the
be
game,
same
Mr.
shit.
Nas?
What do you mean?
I ain't getting played. You play the game or you get
Do you
played?
play the game, or you play the game?
He plays the game.
like my PlayStation at home,
This motherfucker.
or like with females?
The females.
Do I play? So you're asking me, do I play females?
Do you play the game, or do you get played by the game?
So if you're talking to this female and you have some type of like speculation that she's like, you know, doing
Into
her,
you.
yeah,
Or-
into you, but also like doing her thing at the side, you know. And would you like go along with it, or would you actually like, you know, like try to string her along into a relationship?
Well, that's definitely not happening.
All right, so
The
you
relationship
play.
not happening. But no, that's not just because I want to play the game. It's just because I don't want to be in a relationship. So
Nas don't really
what's the
have
real
good luck
reason
with
you're-
relationships.
What's the real reason you're single, Nas? Let's get deep here.
I told you, literally how you said after you broke up with your ex and shit like that. How you said you,
Yeah.
I'm still like that. No girlfriend.
You still
bruh.
heartbroken, Nas?
Nah, it's not that I'm still heartbroken. It's just like
You're just not ready.
I don't. Not that I'm not ready. It's just I just don't want it. I don't.
It's a lot that comes to with a relationship and like and the effort to be in a relationship, and it's just like I feel like one day like it's gonna be so effortless. Like you're not gonna be looking for something.
You
Like
don't
that's
find
just
her,
gonna
Nas.
hit you. Like that's just gonna hit
She's
you and
out
be
there.
like,
They
what
tried
the
to.
And that's a
multiple
good way.
times.
That's a
No.
good
They
thing.
gonna trap you, Nas.
Like,
I'm just kidding.
No,
Trap.
but yeah, you're right. It will, and it has multiple times. But I'm not going for it. Like I don't think you understand. You don't know me, but it's not happening.
It
You
will
say that, I'm about
eventually.
to shit.
Hey,
I'm
we
about to
gonna
be
play
weak.
this at your
Yeah,
wedding.
at your wedding. We about to play this shit next week.
Oh my god, bro! Wedding? Y'all talking about years from now? Yeah, probably years from now. But I'm talking about right now. No, it's not happening.
Solo.
No
dolo.
relationship. Fact. Solo.
crazy.
But she's right though.
Because
When a relationship does come around, it just comes around. You don't even know it. Shit's just coming.
Unexpected.
You don't even know.
oh my god,
Uh-huh,
you're
you
not
gonna
listening to
be
what I'm
singing
saying.
to-
You're honestly listening.
Nah,
You're not
bro.
listening to what I'm saying.
heard you.
It's
You're-
not gonna happen.
I heard you.
Adam.
You said you
You're
rejected
so
it, but I'm
set
saying
on
you,
that.
it's not even like you ain't even gonna remember. You said
It's not gonna happen.
it's not gonna
Yeah.
happen. Yeah,
No,
it just
but
happened.
you know what's
No,
worse?
because this isn't my first time saying this.
This ain't his first rodeo.
Yeah, this isn't the first time someone asked me why am I single still. No, bro, I'm telling you, it's not.
How long
gonna
you been
happen.
single actually?
Almost a
weeks.
year and a half, almost 2 years.
You know what's
Oh.
worse? Like every time I meet like a new friend or a new family member or something like that, they always tell me the same thing. They're always like, I swore he was gonna be single for the rest of his life. Like he was always they would tell me like how he was, like, you know, which that was him in his past, so I can't get mad at him. And I'm just like, it just reminds me exactly how you are right now. He did not want a relationship.
Stubborn.
He was like, he didn't care who the fuck it was. He didn't fall for that shit. And so like now that he like 3 years fucking later, that's a long fucking time.
Yeah, that's a long time. So
Yeah.
yeah, but because like, bruh, too much, bruh.
All right. Well, we're
It did way too much, bruh.
I know the cameras are done, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up right after this question, real quick, because we have a question for you. What's the smoothest line you've ever said in a man's DM?
Smoothest line.
Yeah,
you ever
pick
Or
Or
up,
have
pick
you
up line.
ever? Yeah.
Have you ever
or
slid
you
in
ever-
in a dude's DM?
Don't lie.
What's the smoothest way you've slid in a dude's
honestly
DM?
thinking right now because I'm gonna be honest. Like I really like I'll be honest with you, but
Mm.
I haven't. Like, I've
So then,
never.
what's the smoothest shit that's been in your DMs?
Or have you sent?
Okay, so
Don't dodge that question. Or have you sent?
You know you said some shit.
Come on, it's wins and losses. It's
Oh.
okay.
We here.
honestly,
Guys like girls in the most sometimes too, right?
Yeah,
Fellas
hell
can
yeah.
attest,
I love
hell
a
yeah.
girl.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
what
it
the
ain't nothing to be ashamed
the
about.
thing is that I actually hit up my boyfriend.
There you
be-
go.
Before so he was like, you know, one of the dudes like in my Snapchat that was constantly like hard eye, like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
So it's like,
shit.
yeah,
And he
so,
flipped the script though. Listen.
So
I feel like girls are
he-
weak though with the DMs, but let's see what you do.
Yeah, no,
Weak
we-
as
we are-
hell.
we are
They just do
very-
winky face and the shit's all.
Bro, I
fucked
play
up.
with the
Shit
basketball.
off.
I play with the basketball. Weak as hell.
I don't think I've ever personally like slid into a guy's DM and been like, hey, you know what I mean? Like to actually, unless I wanted something out of them.
Money.
So, or in this
Show bank
in
account
this
line.
particular case, like I just wanted to go out and have fun, and my boyfriend. Well, you guys know like my circumstance, and my boyfriend was a promoter at the time, and so he was like, you know, posting his move or whatever.
You're like, what's the move?
Yeah, no, but I was
show
like,
you.
I basically like slid back like into his little post, and I was like, so when are you gonna invite me personally, or like, and what are we doing after? Like, I just kind of like.
Oh, what are we doing after, huh?
So I kind of went in there, and then, and that's actually how we met previously. Like, you know, like we seen each other around, but like
In this,
that
yeah.
the day after that, like that's when everything like it was just every single day we'd hang out. Yeah.
Yo.
Plane took off from there.
He posted a picture of his mom. He posted a picture of his mom, and I was like, "Is that my suegra?" Which means that like, is that my mother-in-law?
Oh.
Yo, ladies.
Hey, he was going.
Ladies, listen to what the fuck she's saying. Because if you're not sliding into the guy's DMs with not saying that, it's not happening.
Yeah. So don't try and slide in Nas and polite.
If someone slid in my DMs and they said that shit, what you meet her tomorrow. What the fuck?
Hey, but we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And remember, if you're trying to win some cash, all you have to do is just drop a fire comment. And until next time, peace.
Peace.